The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I see this guy up at Meccano as a very modern-day centre-back. Quick, good with his feet, confident moving the ball out of defence. I mean, if you're a team like many of the good ones that like to play out from the back, then this Frenchman really is your perfect fit.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Now it's Osimhen. Oh, that is a nice touch. That's a shade optimistic. Turan. And it's Azar. Cannavaro. Up Jisung. Van Bronckhorst. Nicely weighted ball. He's away! And the finish! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Defending of the desperate variety. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. It's Park Ji-sung. Great chance! Goal! Boca Juniors! And Boca Juniors take the lead.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Looking to play him in. Vieri providing an outlet on that flank. And that's been repelled. And here's Del Piero.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he's on his way. Shot could be shapes to shoot. He's got a goal. And they're at it again in double quick time. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Boca Juniors are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Cannavaro makes the interception. Azar. And that's put paid to a promising move. Back into the middle. And this is Messi. Pedri. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Now it's Ronaldinho. That's good running with the ball. Can he get it through? Oh, well measured. He's one-on-one, surely! There's the shot! And yes, it's there! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
The ball goes in. Upamecano gets it away. Osimhen. And this is Ronaldinho. Looking for options for movement. Somewhat off target. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And that pass just didn't quite work. Kupchu is the team's great visionary. Now it's Osimhen. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Taken back almost at once. Park Ji-sung. And it's Cruyff. Ronaldinho. And that's a dangerous ball. And a chance! And he hits the net. They have come roaring back.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely does...
Up he goes!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's a sharp little ball here. And there is the half-time whistle. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. So there was the first half.
Well, who would have expected both teams going in level after that? Lots of drama, and Peter, please don't ask me to pick a winner.
Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. So we're into the second 45. Grimaldo. Well, that looks a decent ball. And it's Grimaldo.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Azar. To Thuram. Cruyff. And it's Thuram. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Del Piero receives it in a wide position. Hazard has it in a wide position. Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Boca Juniors with the corner. They're first. Robson with the short one. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Osimhen. Thuram. Cruyff. Van Bronckhorst. This looks promising. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Van Bronckhorst! Ronaldinho. Now it's Osimhen. Spread out to the left. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Robson. Boca Juniors are looking to break at pace. Out to the left it goes. Crosses it in. Bastoni getting this one clear. Oh no, this does not look good. It's Ronaldinho. Ambitious ball here. Played into space out wide. Van Bronckhorst. That's Cannavaro. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Del Piero. Oh, that's delightful. Hazard. Cruyff.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. He's only too happy to take that back. Well, that is one way to stop him. Over to the left. Van Bronckhorst. Koundé. And that is as far as they're going to go. It's Rooney! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. Turan. Oh no, what has happened here? And the shots! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete! Terrible error, duly punished.
Well, you've got to...
Oh, terrible pass. Rooney, and he's... Rooney! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it. Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Spreads it out wide. Played out towards the right wing. Swings in across. Oh, smashing header! Sticks it away! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He is through here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And it's Azar. Pedri. Now it's Yamal. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. It's a good look. He gets big. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Knocks it into space. Oh, Rooney! Just cruising. They are cruising. And they are pulling clear here. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that.
And we're done. Barcelona have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is developing a massive reputation. The raw power, the speed, the ability to find the net in all sorts of ways. Sometimes you just wonder how you're going to stop him, and I think as a defender you'd be hard-pressed for answers.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Haaland. Grimaldo does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Ronaldinho. Rodri. Torino finding their passes. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He won't be happy with that one. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Timber. He's being urged to shoot. Haaland! Goal! Torino! First blood drawn. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserved,
and it's been given away. Mbappe looking to penetrate opposition lines. And he shoots! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Quarter of an hour played. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. That's a cute ball. Cannavaro.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Ronaldinho, a player who needs no introduction. Pedri. He's picked his way through. And here's Mbappe. Neymar thinks about the shot. Shot at goal! They've done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick. That could spell trouble. He's one-on-one! They're urging him to shoot. He's had a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're at it again in double quick time. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Can he spark a counter here? Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Stood up well to him there. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Oh, it's come off the upright. It has been an extraordinary start to the game. The gap already 3. Kukçu. And Koundé. Pedri. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. Timber. Ronaldinho, given the lift of his goal.
Torino are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Ronaldinho purring through the gears. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pedri going face-to-face with his great rival. Pedri, good purposeful running this. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nice looking ball. Ronaldinho. Timber. And it's Neymar. It's Ronaldinho. And that's surely a foul. Free kick. It's a quick one. Spread it left. No, again there's no way through. Pedri. Kupchu does well to get it back. Messi. Good ball over the top. Might be dangerous. And the finish! And he hits the net. Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? He's found a way through. And the shot! It's bounced back off the post. There's the whistle for half-time. And we're underway again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Great vision. Oh, that's a fine interception. Big chance! They've scored! And they are pulling clear here. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Torino blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Haaland goes for a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Pedri. Shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Ronaldinho. It's a pretty loose pass. Pedri. And it's Ronaldinho. Threads one in. Shot could be on. Chance for a shot! He's scored! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And And he's done it again. He's got his second. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Grimaldo has it out wide and in space. Neymar. Koundé wins the duel this time. Oh, outsmarting him this time. Messi has it in a wide position. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Over to the left, Ronaldinho. Oh, super ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Shifted it to the flank. Pedri with an air of confidence about him. A certain... Oh, no, this does not look good. Oh, that's fabulous. He's found... It's Ronaldinho! It's loose. In he goes again! Goal! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
They're still trying to make a game of this. And he's running through. Ruben Dias did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Rodri. Ronaldinho. Now it's Mbappe. No way through. Looking for a runner. That has not gone well. Eder Militao. Passing is crisp and sharp. Kukçu. And the pass is intercepted. Nice interception, well timed. Fermin. Not the most accurate pass. Rodri. Now Ronaldinho. Very nicely done. Now, can they get him away? Yes, great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pedri. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Christian Abbiati in goal today. Just another example of a great Italian stopper. My goodness me, they've produced a few.
They have, and like some of the current crop, he's someone who's starred at the top level since his teens, Peter. Also proved himself to be a symbol of longevity and consistency.
That's been cut out, well played. Now that looks a decent ball. Played through for the wide man. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Tries a shot! Goal! Fenerbahce! Fenerbahce take the lead. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Fenerbahce clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Grimaldo. And it's Grimaldo. Kukcu. Aims beyond the defence. Picked out brilliantly. He's in a great position here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Some really good ball movement. Threads one in.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Ronaldinho is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, well played, well sorted out. He can get that clear. And here's Osimhen. And now they can clear their lines. Gerrard producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Barcelona are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Rafa Silva picks it up out wide.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, that one's going nowhere. Messi.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Grimaldo. Played out towards the right wing. The less said about that pass, the better. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Messi has it in a wide position. Referee has just said play on. And he's there to get it away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That has not gone well. And here's Lewandowski. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Ambitious ball here. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Ronaldinho. And this is Ronaldinho. Can he get on the end of this? Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Messi! Ronaldinho proves just a little bit too strong. There's the shot! Pele clears it away. Strokes it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Ronaldinho has it out wide and in space. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Corner number 2 then. Costa Curta gets it away. Upamecano, great vision. And he can clear it away.
Un minuto de descuento.
Pedri. Hakimi gets over and intercepts. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we are back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Tries to dink it through. Nicely weighted ball. Lewandowski. And that should get the job done. He's having a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Pinches it off him. Now it's Gavi. Deftly away. Upamecano. Lewandowski. Real chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Hakimi. Rafa Silva gets into some space. Bastoni gets it away. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's fabulous. That has been slung wide. Crosses it in. He rises! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And he's in on goal. That's going to go a long way. And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Batistuta. Tries to play it through. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El
Fenerbahce
dorsal 45,
have their second corner now.
El dorsal 3, el dorsal 13, el dorsal 7, el dorsal 17. Messi.
Pedri clears.
Serán sustituidos por el
Barcelona
dorsal 4,
have the chance to go the other way.
el dorsal 24, el dorsal 2.
Now it's
el
Yamal.
dorsal 10, el dorsal 11.
Oh, super find. He's found a way through. And the shot! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Pedri. Gerrard. Now it's Pele. And that could set him on his way. He's picked his way through. There's the header! Danger averted for now. Looking for the run. Ronaldinho receives it in a wide position. This might spell danger.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's Yamal. He has found the way through. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Fernando Torres getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on? Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really...
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Firmine demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Referee's given a throw. Rafa Silva is in a really good position out wide. Pedri. And this is Torres.
Habrá
That's
3
an
minutos
excellent
de descuento.
interception. And that was very necessary. Great defending, strong and determined. Ronaldinho looking to get on the end of this. Pass somewhat off target. And the number on the board is 3. Yamal in acres of space out wide. That's that, the end. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And we're underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as...
Shoots! And the pass is intercepted. Tries to think it through. Upamecano tries to clear. And he thumps it clear. Looking to play him in.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Thinks about the shot. He's being urged to shoot. Cannavaro. Cristiano Ronaldo. Hazard. He's a sharp little ball here. And he will... Mbappe! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Just eases him off the ball. And this is Mohamed Salah. He's chosen to go back. Flashes it across. Kukçu gets it away. Nice looking ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's Kimmich. Aims beyond. And he shoots! Goal! Barcelona! That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Mbappe.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Not the most accurate pass. Jimenez.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is. And it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Ronaldinho. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, what a ball! He's picked his way through. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on through. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ronaldinho is fouled. And he has shown him a yellow card. Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries to play it through. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's in plenty of space here. Ronaldinho. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He races! He's got a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter-attack.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Mbappe looking to run onto it. Mbappe gets into a good position. Messi. Now it's Osimhen. Now it's Ronaldinho. And Grimaldo threads one in. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Delivers the ball. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Azar. And it's Salah. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Neymar. And it's Azar. Knocks it into space. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Mohamed Salah. Messi, can he get on the end of this? He's through here. Oh, what a climb! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Ronaldinho. He's shifting through the gears here. And there's the end of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control.
Great chance! There it is!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And now he has two. Barcelona go into the lead. Gives it back. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Caceres. Now Neymar. Kimmich. Bastoni cuts it out. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Played into space. Caceres gets over and intercepts. Tries to pass it through. Messi. Messi picks it up out wide. He's got tall. And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Kimmich. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Changes him with that pass. Did tidily. Great vision. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Cleared without complication. Messi. He's had a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Barcelona may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Neymar. And he's managed to get free. And this is Messi. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he cuts out the supply.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
It's a promising position. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mohamed Salah. Messi. Played out to the right. Deep cross. And he's taking no chances there. Quality ball.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Ronaldinho is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Terrific header! Sticks it away! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 45.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. So all square and not for the first time.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to...
Off he goes! And it's hit the woodwork and out! That's going to go a long way. And it's Hazard. And here's Mbappe. And he's in on goal. It's a really well-measured ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here. Shakes to shoot! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. How very smart. He just got it right.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came up beautifully.
And when the manager... Decent chance! Goal! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. There's
the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, beautifully shaped ball. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're underway.
Okay, I'm probably going to be accused of fullback bias again, Peter, but Giuliano Belletti is someone I see as having a key role.
Your type of player?
Yeah, he's very competent defensively, first and foremost. He knows that's his job, so he's not the type that's going to be constantly rushing up and down the flank at 100 miles per hour, delivering crosses.
Big chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, there first. And he's gone backward here. Shoots! And now they can spring out of defence. Now he's got space here. He can run onto that. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. The pass has gone astray.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now that's well seen too. Now it's Shevchenko. Messi. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Mane's cross, terrific header! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And smartly reclaimed. Here comes the cross. Messi. Oh, good spread. And the counter is on. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Shot a goal! That's a half-decent try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing. Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He's made sure that's not getting through. Turns and goes back. Out towards the flank. Pedri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then. Liverpool have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Serge Gnabry has had very big boots to fill in replacing one of the best.
It's a mighty effort! He's done very well to get to that.
Osimhen clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Chooses to go back. And now they can spring out of defence. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Gavi. Gnabry. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now, can they get him away? Kukcu played out to the left flank, looking for the run. Gnabry receives it in a wide position. And that should get the job done. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Ronaldinho. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. That has not gone well. Koundé clears. Still goalless. Kukcu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it's Van Basten. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Terrific header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Grimaldo. Koundé. Aims beyond the defence. Now he's got space here. Pass somewhat off target. Pedri. And it's Pedri. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's Gnabry.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him...
Just the keeper to beat! Chance, surely! There it is! First blood drawn! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Liverpool have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Well, that's well spotted. Grimaldo gets across to intercept that. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pedri. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And they've got a throw. And here's Gavi. Odegaard. Kukcu really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
It's Van Basten! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Van Basten really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Looking for a runner. Dink through. Too much on it, and that is... Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Cross into the box. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Kukcu. Showing great feet there. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Messi. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Gnabry. Oh, good spread. Played back in. Takes a shot. It's anyone's ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Played in with purpose. Upamecano clears it away. Alexander-Arnold.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Gnabry. Upamecano cuts it out. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And the first half is done. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the supports have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box and it is just a free kick. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. And he shoots! They've done it! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Deftly out wide. Gavi. That has been slung wide. And they win it back again. Gnabry is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Substitution.
Barcelona have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nicely weighted ball. That is a brilliant interception. Ødegaard. Shifted it to the flank. Back into the middle. Gnabry just eases him off the ball. Yamal. And he's managed to get rid. Couldn't squeeze it through. Gnabry. That's an imaginative pass. He's found a way through. A lovely pass, but can he get there?
Van Basten really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Nice interception, well timed. Gnabry, not the most accurate pass. Barcelona finding their passes. That pass isn't the best. Pedri charging forward, the ball at his feet. Ødegaard spread it left. Looking to play him in. Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Number 22.
Messi.
Number 13.
Now it's Lewandowski.
Coming on the field.
Pedri. Looking wide. Spread out to the left. Ronaldinho.
Number 10. Number 20.
Can he get it through?
Number 41.
Grimaldo.
Rice.
Olise. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He is through here. Yamal's cross. No way through, so back it comes. Ambitious ball here. And it's Ronaldinho. Akanji calmly anticipates. Now it's Mbappe. Probing pass.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
That's been intercepted. Grimaldo into the last 5 minutes.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Szoboszlai. He can run onto that. Mbappe! Sticks it away! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.
That's just downright fabulous. Both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both... Just one in. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to
everybody,
kick off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then. Germany, of course, do have a history of producing truly outstanding all-round footballers, and Joshua Kimmich is the closest. And he shoots! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. This to go one up. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Oh, he's missed it, he's missed it.
It really wasn't a confident penalty, Peter. It was almost like he was trying too hard to second guess what the keeper was trying to do.
He's had a shot! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Pull it. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And the shot! Oh, we expected better, and this time surely! It's there! 2-0, and in next to no time. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And yes, it's him again. So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
He's got away. Ronald T. Oh, smashing header. He will be livid with himself. Threads one in. It's a promising position. Barcelona have conceded twice already. This is a horribly uncomfortable predicament for them. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice... Can he finish? And it's come back out to him. Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spilling.
That could spell trouble. Yaya Toure. Barcelona already looking up at the vast mountain they've been left to climb. And this is Forlan. Forlan! Goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, it's always that bit tougher for a keeper when the underside of the crossbar is in play.
It's become a case of men against boys.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And this is Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ball looks a good one. And he's found a way. It's Asa! He's got a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
This looks promising. He's picked his way through. Skin goes for a shot! And he's steered it beyond the post.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Mateus, looking for options for movement. Upamecano deals with that comfortably. Mateus is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's Kimmich. He won't be happy with that one. It's not an especially good pass, that. Pedri, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now that's fallen! Oh, taken with style! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's another good win of the ball. Mateus. Now he's got space here. Oh, that's nice. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now it's Forlan. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Dijk. Bullet. Great vision. That has not gone well. And there's the end of the first half. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Substitution.
And we're off again. Barcelona come out for this second half with a different lineup. The manager has made a big call here. Grimaldo is in a really good position. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Can he get it through? Oh, look at the space here. And the shots! Oh, terrific save.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Barcelona do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now, can they get him away? Bastoni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Hazard. Well, that's a dangerous ball. Koundé. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, that's a key interception. And this is Forlan. Showing good feet. Look at the space here. Chance, surely! Pulled out the best in the keeper.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And that's a good intervention. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And this is Rooney. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rooney unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's a shade optimistic. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Out towards the flank. Now it's Kimmich. Plays it in. Shoots! He has done it! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
I can see some heads drop.
And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside me. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. The action has already started. Well, Jim, there have been quite a few lethal front threes down the years, but this man, Neymar, might have been a part of the best of them all.
I would say so. I mean, they won the treble in 2014-15, so it's hard to argue against that.
In the first season, they played together too.
All three of them had great seasons, but I can't forget that game against the Battle Heart.
Oh, what a climb! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Spread out to the left. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Messi. He's found the way through. Chance, surely!
Ronaldinho really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And this is Luis Suarez. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Now it's Neymar. He is through here. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Now it's Osimhen. Koundé. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. So we're still where we started right now. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that.
Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
He's very lucky to recover that, and he shouldn't have put himself in that position in the first place.
Pinches it off him. Xavi. He steps in, and that's the end of that. It's a really well-measured ball. Kirkchu. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Neymar. And this is Messi. Tries to play it through. That has been cut short. Osimhen. Osimhen! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Messi. Now it's Messi. Now it's Xavi. And he's managed to get free. Good take, and is he... Chance for a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Suarez is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a pretty loose pass. Nesta. And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Osimhen. Osimhen touches it back. Great vision. He's having a shot! It's hit the upright. Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And this is Ronaldinho. Neymar. And here's the chance to counter. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Nicely spread. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neymar, very much a man of this moment. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He shifted it to the flank. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. And this is Neymar. It's Neymar! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Neymar. Now, can they get him away? Played back in. Oh, well played. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, what a... Can he finish? He's scored!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time.
And the first 45 minutes are up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Here we go again then.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
That has been slung wide. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Ronaldinho is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Upamecano gets over and intercepts. Kukçu plays it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, that was vital. Iniesta. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Can he get it through? Now it's Osimhen. And this is Messi. Osimhen. And this is Messi. Osimhen receives it in a good position here. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. And the referee's awarded a free kick. Iniesta. Nesta. Xavi. Neymar. That's a good ball out wide. Grimaldo. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Suarez. Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets. He's been shifted off it. Just about up to the hour now. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Pedri. Now it's Messi. Osimhen. Xavi, who's set up one goal so far. Neymar. No, that was never going to make it. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He has a look up. And he was alert to it.
Barcelona really are going...
Ronaldinho! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Ronaldinho really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Xavi. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That's Busquets. Xavi. And it's Xavi. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And he's worked it through. Oh, some tackle that. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Neymar. Now it's Luis Suarez. And he's searched shapes to shoot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Over to the left. Oh, good spread. Now it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Lovely feet. Busquets. Barcelona finding their passes. Now it's Messi. And he's intervened well there. Neymar. Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's Luis Suarez! Off the post! It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
And this is Iniesta.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Messi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. And it's Xavi. Now he's got space here. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And the referee brings it to a close. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim? Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
He's got tall. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Spread out to the left.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Messi. Now it's Ronaldinho. That has not gone well.
Okay, I'm probably going to be accused of fullback bias again, Peter, but Giuliano Belletti is someone I see as having a key role.
Your type of player?
Yeah, he's very competent defensively, first and foremost. He knows that's his job, so he's not the type that's going to be constantly rushing up and down the flank at 100 miles per hour, delivering crosses.
Gavi. Played out to the right. Yamal is in a really good position out wide. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making...
Decent chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Al Nassr, terrific header! No, not the best of headers. Upamecano. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Messi pinches it off him. Ronaldinho. That's good running with the ball. And here's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Now it's Messi. Brilliantly cut out. Looking for a runner. Spread neatly. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's Grimaldo. And this is Ronaldinho. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's worked it through. And this is Messi. He's found a way through. And that's a good ball. Al Nassr have reclaimed it. And here's Haaland. And here's Mbappe. Now there's a... And the shots! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Keeper's dealt with that. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Nicely shaped ball. Some resolute defending there. Pedri. Yamal. Pedri looking to run onto it. Ruben Neves. Al Nassr deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should. That's really well cleared. Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Thinks Osimhen! And he's quick to get it clear again. Not the most accurate pass. Adams gets it away. Some good work on the right flank here. He's shifting through the gears here. Rudiger defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that is expertly dealt with. Can he get it through? Always onto this. Gavi. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Some first-half thoughts?
Just a quick
Okay,
announcement
they got
is the
hit with
outline
that
for our
one sucker
special
punch,
drawing.
but I
Please
don't
grab
think there
the
was
tickets
much
we're
wrong with
giving
their
you
overall
moving through
approach.
again.
I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Barcelona leading 1-0 at the break. And the action is back on the way. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. And he's well positioned here. Darren Fletcher. Messi. And they win it back again. Yamal. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Played back in. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's a pretty loose pass. Out to the left it goes.
Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tries to play it through. He's got away. Very nicely done. And it's Grimaldo. Kochu. Distributed tidily. Back into the middle. Pedri showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, that pass isn't the best. Great defending, strong and determined. Rudiger did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's gone looking for safety. Looks to the other side. Grimaldo. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Darren Fletcher. Gavi. Oh, it's ended up in no man's land. And he's managed to get rid. Now it's Messi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Aimed beyond the defence. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Knocks it out wide. Yamal. He is through here. Yamal's cross. Oh, that's horribly mistimed. And it's given. Penalty. Barcelona presented with a golden opportunity here. Neuer will have to save it here or there's real trouble. That has drawn gasps of disbelief.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Oh, that's well spotted. Grimaldo. Gavi. And it's Ronaldinho. Plays a sharp little ball here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Mbappe. Coming on to replace
Cleared
him is
without complication.
Number 17, David Villa.
Pass somewhat off target. Yamal. Osimhen. Beckham producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness.
Substitution on the field.
Number 8, Ruben Neves. Coming on the field is number 15, Zaire Emery.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And that was nowhere near his best.
Keep calm and carry on.
That could spell trouble. And this is Messi, and he's managed to get free. It's Ronaldinho! They've done it! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Knocks it into space. Taken back almost at once. Now, can they get him away? Fermin. Great vision. Can he get on the end of this? Ronaldinho's delivery. Neymar. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Nicely weighted ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
That pass isn't the best. He won't be happy with that one. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Barcelona are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion.
Hello, everybody,
The game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable.
Against Barcelona.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then.
Well, Michael Owen is, of course, likely to be the key player here, Peter. The mere sniff.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Looking for the run. Oh, no joy this time. Bale. Not the most accurate pass. Grimaldo. Can he get it through? Owen! Kunde, Yamal, Pedri, Kupchu. Now it's Osimhen. Played back in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's heaved it away. Tries to play it through. Valverde. Bastoni calmly anticipates. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Osimhen. Oh, easy pickings there. Valverde. He's in a good position here. He's had a shot! Oh, it's hit the post!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Played into space out wide. Can he latch on to this? And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. He's gone for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Well read, and the danger is averted. Can he get on the end of this? Owen.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he plays one through. That's a good... Real chance! Goal! Galatasaray! And Galatasaray have the lead!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Galatasaray have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Defending of the desperate variety. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Nicely weighted ball, and he's played it back. Well, that has not gone well. Now, can they get him away? Great ball if he can get there. Yamal, great vision. Threads one in. Osimhen unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Valverde defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, it's a promising build-up this, plenty of really nice passing. Galatasaray upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing.
Can he finish? It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
That has ended up in no man's land. And this is Owen. Can he finish? Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Gavi. Now it's Yamal. The message is clear. None shall pass. Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Osimhen. Pass somewhat off target. It's a pretty loose pass. Gavi. Pedri. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. And it's Gavi. Ball played for Kukçu.
There will be 1 minute
Distributed tidily. Yamal picks it up out wide. Oh, smashing header! No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Grimaldo. And we hit half-time. We'll look back on the first 45 minutes.
Barcelona certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing. Don't leave the door open for the opposition.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Goes for a shot! It's in! And the second half is off to a flyer! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Referee's given a throw. Now the cross.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
That is good alertness. Galatasaray finding their passes. Looking for options for movement. Now that is a hefty challenge. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. And here's Messi in towards the back stick. And that should get the job done. Great defending, strong and determined. And now a sudden chance to counter. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Gavi. Ronaldinho. Well timed, excellent interception. Out to the right. Now it's Messi. Skimmed. Shot a goal! Oh, horrible miscue.
Substitution for Galatasaray.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on the field is...
And they're quick to get it back.
Elena. Substitution.
Fermin. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's Rooney! And he hits the net. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
So smooth. A signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Looking to play him in, and he's been shifted off it. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
It's a mighty effort! Oh, crossbar! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Pedri. Van der Ven kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Rooney. It tries a shot! That's going to go a long way. Plays a sharp little ball here. Drilled in low. And the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And it's Grimaldo. Now that looks a decent ball. Ronaldinho receives it in a wide position. Good ball, good take. Messi. Now it's Owen. Ruben Diaz gets across to intercept that. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, that's a key interception. Quality ball. Knocks it into space. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Olise clears it away. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Tries to pass it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's there to clear it. Pedri. Pedri. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Barcelona complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Koundé. He's a sharp little ball here. Ruben Diaz with the clearance. Plenty to aim at here. Pedri played out towards the right wing. Not the most accurate pass. And that's it. Barcelona have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Rooney picking up the man of... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Barcelona.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running. Serbia have clearly decided to play here with a 5-3-2 formation, Jim.
Well, if flexibility doesn't have an influence on this system, we truly are looking at an approach that is...
Great chance! That was probably asking just too much.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He won't be happy with that one. And the pass is intercepted. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
No, that's been intercepted. That pass has been well intercepted. Messi. And he's intervened well there. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Aims beyond the defence. He's picked his way through. Hazard takes a shot! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Osimhen. Gavi. It's Pedri. That's a good ball out wide. Barcelona are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Hazard. It's a pretty loose pass. Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. Now it's Martinez. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Grimaldo. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And he's worked it through. Now it's Ronaldinho. Picked out brilliantly. Alexander-Arnold. Not the most accurate pass. Knocks it into space. He's in plenty of space here. Brilliantly cut out. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Mendes. Mbappe. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Yamal tries making a foray down the right. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Pass is just off target. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Yamal going face-to-face with his great... He rises! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Osimhen actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Kirkchu. Nicely weighted ball. He gets big! Goal! Barcelona! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Serbia really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Number 45.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Can he get on the end of this? Martinez providing an outlet on that flank. Alexander-Arnold looking to run onto it. He's got tall! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That pass isn't the best.
Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Just 5 minutes left until the break. Scholes. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's shifting through the gears here. Shapes to shoot! No mistake! And they're at it again in double quick time. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Substitution for
And now he has two.
Number 20. Lautaro Martinez.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Van Dijk. Has a look and plays it forward. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And the through ball. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Barcelona sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. That gets things going for the second half. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Messi. No way through there. Now that's well seen too. Nuno Mendes. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bastoni calmly anticipates. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Van Dijk. Now it's Messi. A couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Now it's Gavi.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now, can they get him away? It's a really well-measured ball. And that's been drilled in. The referee has given a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contacts.
And the shots! And it's Messi. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Alexander-Arnold looking for options for movement.
Alexander-Arnold really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Gavi. Knocks it out wide. Grimaldo. Kupchu is the team's great visionary. Azar. Now it's Messi. He's having a hit! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Serbia certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Substitution for Serbia. Number 11.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on the field is number 8, Patrick. Substitution.
Played out to the left flank. Rooney. Good read, needed to be. Messi. That has been cut short. Played out to the right. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Bastoni makes the interception. Tries to play it through. Deftly out wide. Well timed, excellent interception. Azar. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. He is through here. It's a mighty effort.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Hazard. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. And he's managed to get rid. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And the ball's gone astray. Serbia have got it back and they'll have another go. Haaland.
Serbia really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Haaland is onto this. This could be their final throw of the dice. Corner number 2 then.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. Now it's Messi. Now it's Rooney. Pedri. Shifted it to the flank. And that is that. Barcelona are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less...